welcome to Midwest Sound Basketball on live stream STL. We are live from James J. Egan Center in Florissant, Missouri. This is the home of the Midwest Sound. Our matchup is Game 2 between the Cincinnati Reign and Midwest Sound. Yesterday's game, a 90-53 win for the Midwest Sound. Jeff Whitener, Ray Halbrook here. All of us here, we are here for Game 2, Jeff, and going to be a fun one.
We've got an awesome Sunday afternoon matinee game here at the James Egan Center in Florissant. Looking forward to it. We'll see if the Midwest Sound can continue their winning ways. Now 2-0 on the season by virtue of a 90-53 win over the Cincinnati Reign yesterday. The Reign now 0-1. This is their inaugural season. Ray, right, yesterday was their first game ever as a professional organization.
Yes.
We'll hope to talk to their coach at halftime a little bit about the team from Cincinnati and how they got their start. Looking forward to that.
Absolutely.
But until then, we should have a very exciting matchup today. Looking forward to seeing if Cincinnati can figure out how to solve this very explosive Midwest Sound team.
They are extremely potent, taking advantage of the 3D light as they were all day yesterday, evening last night, I should say. Today being the day game, and I'll tell you, if you're a new team, that's the hardest part about this particular league is getting used to those new rules. It's not your normal NCAA, NBA. It is something brand new and exciting, and definitely the Midwest Sound have absolutely taken advantage of it to a T.
They've learned how to master the rules in this league, and it'll take Cincinnati probably a while to catch up, both in numbers, personnel, players in the Cincinnati area, but also in really learning how to manipulate, take advantage of that 3D light. I tell you, it adds an incredible amount of excitement to the game, and the players get involved. They really enjoy it as well. It'll be a really good matchup today. Already a shorter bench for Cincinnati. They've got their starter today. Number 3, Dalen Henderson, is out.
Okay.
She injured her knee yesterday in a collision with Shannon Triplett. Incidental contact. No fouls called on the play, but she is not able to go today, having a hard time planting that leg, putting any lateral movement on it or being able to run. So she'll get that checked back out and home. The fans of Cincinnati Reign will get a status update probably later in the week for her.
There we go.
And we are underway here in Florissant. Cincinnati Reign come away with the tip. Jessica Jones, but the ball comes back the other way. That's Deloche. Letitia Deloche gets it over to Alexine Colley. Way out, tied. And there's that lady again, number 32, Zanisha Dickerson, picking up right where she left off. An early three-pointer and a quick Midwest Sound lead. Jessica Jones now for the Reign, works it over to their best big player, actually Parrish. Parrish on the perimeter, trying to drive, looking to Pennell, Brooklyn Pennell, the guard. Three-point attempt, no good. Rebound there. Reign work it in. That shot is short by Jefferson, and back to come the other way. Naomi Johnson gets it back to Dickerson once again off the front rim on that three-point shot. Dickerson able to get the ball back and recover. They try to work it in deep. Have to kick it back out as the defenses collapse there. That's Tisha Deloche to Johnson. They rotate now. Get it down deep in the middle. A nice spin move there. Romika Wallace gets on the board. A very nice move underneath the basket, Ray, to collect that ball, and a nice spinner there. Nothing really that the defense could do. Now Jessica Jones running the offense at the moment for the Cincinnati Reign. She gets it outside to Parrish. Parrish with the long three. That's good. And Cincinnati is on the board now, 5-3 with 8:15 remaining here in the first quarter. Deloche working against Brooklyn Pennell. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson being guarded closely. Gets it to the top of the key to Dickerson in that high post position. To Deloche on the wing. Back to Dickerson. She's wide open. She takes a jumper. And bam, she is money. 7-3, and 5 points have been scored already by Zanisha Dickerson. And there is Antalia Parrish, number 7 of the Cincinnati Reign. Now she scored all 6 points. And there's a turnover in the backcourt. And the 3D light is in effect on that turnover now. Cincinnati will inbound the ball with an attempt here and an opportunity to get additional points if they score. 7-6 Midwest Sound over the Reign. Here's Parrish with a baseline move, comes in. A very nice shot. Very nice move on the baseline by Parrish, working in, and that is worth 3 points with that additional shot with the 3D light. 9-7 now in favor of the Reign. And our first foul of the game called. That's going to go against Letitia Deloche, the 5'3" guard from the University of Cumberland. That will send Imoni Washington to the line for the Reign, looking to extend the lead now. In and out, can't get it to go. Ray, we spoke with Coach Stewart yesterday, and he expected the Reign to come out firing today and not be intimidated or surprised by anything the Sound did. And here we see them grabbing an early 10-7 lead.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, they were really tough the first quarter yesterday as well. So there's a turnover.
Turnover in the front court as they wrestle the ball away from Alexian Colley, and the Reign come back the other way.
First-year coach Teresa Davis was talking about getting off to a good start.
3-point basket there by Tara Jefferson. Off the front rim, 13-7 now. And we have a timeout on the floor, a 30-second timeout. Ray? Yeah, Coach Stewart talked about it yesterday. He said, you know, they're a good team, Cincinnati, he was speaking of. They're going to come out, there no surprises. They're going to know exactly what we're all about, and they're going to have all night long to figure out a way to defend us. And we're seeing it early here. They're being able to work the baseline with some success here down low against the Sound, and then kicking the ball back out, of course. Right now, all the shots are falling. 13-7 now in favor of Cincinnati.
It's all about runs, and it's all about making adjustments, and they're making good adjustments right now.
And so far, Cincinnati able to capitalize on the turnover and the 3D light. The Reign will inbound right in front of the scoring table here. That's Brooklyn Pinnell, University of Charleston. The 5'9" guard, she swings it into Jessica Jones. Jones setting up the offense, driving the lane, kicks it over to Pinnell. That's off the front of the side rim there, but Reign comes down with the basket and the rebound. A strong rebound. They can't get it to go there. Parrish just could not get the shot to fall, and here comes Dickerson the other way. Dickerson with the step-back three, short off the front of the rim. Rebound by Parrish of the Reign. Works the pass in, and that is tied up. Letitia Deloche did a good job of tying up Imoni Washington there for the jump ball, and it'll be Sound ball as they inbound here. Mika Wallish inbounds to Deloche. Deloche will set the offense. Deloche swings it over to Naomi Johnson. Johnson drives the lane, a scoop, and draws the foul. I get the feeling at this point as the foul on Jessica Jones, her first of the game there. I have a feeling right now with the Midwest Sound's going to have to drive that lane, draw the pressure, draw those fouls, and go into kind of the tough spots on the floor, Ray, to battle back and wear down the Cincinnati Reign.
Absolutely.
Johnson good on the first of her free throw attempts. Second one won't go. Rebound Rain, and they come up the other way. Washington gets it over to Jessica Jones. Jones kicks it back to Washington. Washington at the top of the key. Over to Parrish. Parrish, her lane was cut off there. There's a turnover on the floor. Great work by Deloche to scramble to get that ball. Dickerson with the spin move coming up the court.
She did it at the end of the game. She did it at the beginning of the game today.
She's got all kinds of skills.
We asked her if
Deloche.
she's had any dance lessons. She said no yesterday.
Jumper, that's good. Hit that one over Jessica Jones in her face, and it's 13-10 now, Cincinnati. Midwest trying to come back. There's a turnover. Alexian Kiley running the floor. Fakes the pass. Puts it up, but she is fouled on the play. Foul on number 7, Anthea Parrish, her first of the game. And Ray, when you've got 6 fouls to give in this league as opposed to the standard 5, that's a good foul. There's no reason to give a free basket there.
We have a media timeout here. We're going to step aside for just a quick second. This is Midwest Sound Basketball on live stream STL. We'll be right back.
We just reached the halfway point of 2022, and we want to bring the savings to you. This summer at the Underground Summer Sales Event, we want to bring the savings to your Charger or Challenger or any of your Mopars. Stage 2 headlights, $200 off. Stage 2 underglow, $100 off. If you want to finance your tents, you get $40 off if you finance with a firm. There's a caliper and wheel blackout package for $150 off. You can get that installed in your vehicle for $400. That's for all vehicles. Head over to undergroundautohouse.com. They get the savings today with the Underground Summer Sales.
I convicted felon, but I still stay with my pistol when I ride. Hit up underground just to get some tennis, slap it, Fato, bro, I love you. We gon' meet again, but on the other side.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL. Check out our Facebook page, YouTube page, Twitter page, Twitch page, and Instagram page, all at Livestream STL. And also check out our website, livestreamstl.tkdssports.com. Thanks for watching today's broadcast.
All right, we're back here at the James Egan Center in Florissant, Missouri, where the Midwest Sound trying to find themselves down by 3. Alexian Kiley at the line after drawing the foul and a 60-second timeout. First foul shot is no good here in this league, with the exception of the hoop and harm and one. All foul shots you get are at least 2. Kiley with her second shot, drains it, and now they've cut the Cincinnati deficit to 13-11 here with 4:50 remaining in the first quarter. Subs getting ready to come in for Midwest. And there's a big three-point shot by Imani Washington. They're going to have to try to guard that perimeter a little better. 16-11 now. Dickerson with a long 3, answers. Dickerson on fire. 16-14 now in favor of Cincinnati. Washington drives the lane, gets the bucket. They played off of her, and she had plenty of room to operate right down the middle. 18-14 now. Deloche setting the offense for Midwest. To Kiley, to Dickerson from the wing for 3. Gets it to fall. Dickerson's on fire. She's got the hot hand, and they keep feeding her. Let that big girl eat. Cincinnati working it inside against Dickerson. Pardon me, against Washington. Wallace. I'll get it right. Ramika Wallace. That is.
Ball hit the back of the backboard, he said.
Shot hit the back of the backboard, so it is Midwest ball here with 3:48 remaining. 18-17 in favor of Cincinnati.
Maya Johnson checking in here.
Got Johnson checking in. We've got Sierra Morgan in the game now for Midwest. And Deloche goes to work On the screen by Dickerson. Deloche with the shot off the backboard. No good. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it back outside. Naomi Johnson thinks about a long three. Works inside the lane. Can't get it to fall, but she is fouled. That foul was on Imani Washington of Cincinnati. Her first personal will send Naomi Johnson to the line. Naomi Johnson today with the yellow Nikes out there, Ray. Not only those yellow Nikes, those are Uno brand Nikes. So they got the Uno card game logo on them.
How about that?
With these Midwest Sound uniforms, pretty much any color will go with them, including the yellow. We are tied at 18, and Johnson breaks the tie, hitting her second free throw. And the Midwest Sound have regained the lead here, 19-18. Nice move coming inside, but a foul on the floor. Washington was fouled by Sierra Morgan, her first of the game.
Sierra Morgan, that is her
first foul. Monty Washington for the Reign. Inbounds the ball. Brooklyn Pinnell into the game now. She had a great game yesterday for Cincinnati. And there's a steal, backdoor by Naomi Johnson. Johnson working one-on-one. Decides to bring it back out. Tries to work baseline. Gets the pass intercepted underneath by Imani Washington. She was trying to hit Maya Johnson. Big three there by Antonelle Parrish. That puts the Reign back on top, 21-19. We've got an old-fashioned shootout brewing right now. Dickerson had the ball, was stripped away, but went out of bounds off of Cincinnati. Midwest inbounds. Sierra Morgan brings the ball up. Give and go to Morgan off the side, but Maya Johnson right there with the left-handed rebound. She cleans up the kitchen there for Midwest. Parrish working hard this game for Cincinnati. She's been a force so far. They try to get it back inside. Good defense there by the Sound. And that is a travel.
Maya Johnson holding shop down there, down low in the block.
She had things taken care of on, and then really that addressed the problem that Midwest had at the beginning with those baseline drives. Putting Johnson in there, she's a stone wall on defense.
We just brought in the Mixler radio app. We apologize, forgot to turn it on here. We are at 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, 23-19 in favor. 21 all is our score.
Johnson working underneath with the left hand.
Just before the buzzer.
Maya Johnson with the bucket in the bruise. Foul was on Parrish, her second. That sends Johnson to the line for the three-point play.
We mentioned so much yesterday the luxury of having two big girls down low.
They have several. Actually, they got 3-4 on the team, and they were able to rotate them in. And it is now 24-21 in favor of Midwest. Well, Cincinnati is not going to go away. Get it across to Parrish again. Parrish trying to move against Dickerson. Puts the three up. Good move. Can't get it to fall. That was a good matchup right there. Here comes Johnson right down the middle of the lane. Left hand can't get it to go. Followed on the floor. Midwest digging for the rebound. There's a scrum underneath. They kick it back out. That won't go.
Wow, four rebounds there. How about that?
Take the lid off that basket, ladies and gentlemen. Shot there by Jefferson off the mark. Midwest comes back the other way on the fast break. That's Zoe Thompson getting on the board. Number one showing her speed for Midwest. Now Destiny Garman's in the game. Her and Pinnell, and there's a reach-in foul there. That's going to be on Sierra Morgan, her second personal. Ray, we're seeing a very interesting strategy here by Cincinnati. Brooklyn Pinnell, their backcourt of Pinnell and Destiny Garman played 90% of the game yesterday. At this point, we've seen them rested quite a bit. In fact, Pinnell just got into the game, and maybe they feel that is the key, being able to rotate those guards in at this point. And they've had some success early. Jessica Jones doing a fine job back there, as well as Amani Washington on the perimeter. Washington drives with the left hand, gets it to fall. If you can switch hands at this level,
yes,
that is a big key to success. That was a travel there as Maya Johnson collected the ball, took an extra step. Unfortunately, this isn't the NBA, and you're not LeBron James. You can get away with that in the NBA.
Little scuffle step there. She turned around and acted like, well, what did I do?
Hey, the pros do it.
Right.
Why can't I do it?
It's hilarious.
Battle on the floor. Looks like a rugby scrum. Midwest comes away with it. And that is waved off. We are out of time here in the first quarter. 26-23 in favor of the Midwest Sound. This is WABA Midwest Sound Basketball on Livestream STL.
You guys are probably really familiar with Wildlife Command Center. We are out there every day rescuing people from wild animals, and we're there to save the day. You want to pet him?
Michael.
I'm just asking, just making sure. But you may not know that we also run a nonprofit organization called Raptor Rescue, where we go out and we rescue birds of prey from some of the craziest situations that you've ever seen. Come behind the scenes and see what we do on a daily basis. You can even ride along with us on some live animal calls.
Hi, I'm Jacob Payton, and we are the Payton family. We're here at Crystal Highlands, and this is the course where we played our first round of golf together as a family.
So this particular course is beautiful. I have never been on a course that you can just stand at the top and see the entire course.
So we just started playing golf as a family this year. If you want a fun family outing that can grow as your family does, consider a membership here at Crystal Highlands.
I think Main and Mill Brewing Company is basically something created on community, created on the idea that local pubs still exist and are a good place to be, not just for somebody looking for a beer, but for a family to come in and grab a bite to eat. The original business model that we had was making sure that we are a family hub. It's something we're proud of. I think the community's proud of it, and hopefully we can continue to make the community proud.
We are back here in Florissant, Missouri, home of the Midwest Sound. Heading into the second quarter, and they've got a 3-point lead right now over the visiting Cincinnati Ring. They've got a stoppage.
3 seconds in the lane.
3-second violation on Maya Johnson. Cincinnati takes over. And Jessica Jones brings up the ball. She's being guarded by Kadisha Cooper. Nice play there by Brooklyn Pinnell. And Letitia Deloche, who's having herself a heck of a game both on offense and defense, Ray.
Absolutely.
Nice move there. Can't get it. Parrish with the rebound underneath. And Parrish, she's being guarded closely now by Maya Johnson. They get the ball in deep to Jessica Jones on the wing for the shot. 28-23 now, Midwest Sound. Deloche setting the offense. Errant pass there. Thompson wasn't ready for it. Ball comes back the other way, and that is good. Imani Washington. She's going to get the bucket and one. Foul on Olivia Thompson.
Little adjustment. We have to communicate with the score clock here, and 27-26 is the score here. Cincinnati ahead.
27-26.
Make that 28.
So Cincinnati regains the lead. We've had a back and forth game so far. The defense has been much more of a factor here in this first half than it was in game one yesterday.
Foul number 45, Maya Johnson. That is her first.
That is an offensive foul against Maya Johnson of the Midwest Sound on a push-off. She shakes her head. Yep, that was it. But now she is locking up again on the Reign's best scorer, Parrish, at this point. Brooklyn Pinnell gets it over to Garmin. And a reach-in foul there against Ariana Cook. And Ray, right now, Midwest Sound seems a little frustrated. They've made some substitutions to bring in some of their better defensive players, but just a little frustration right now we're seeing on the faces of the Sound players.
I think they're a little surprised. They kind of came in here a little lax. I think maybe a little too lax. So.
There's a shot short by Parrish. Come the other way. Here's Deloche. She swings it over to Cook. Ariana Cook trying to drive the lane, and she is sandwiched on the play by two Reign defenders. The foul will be against Jessica Jones, the 5'7" guard from Kentucky State for Cincinnati.
Tara Jefferson entering in for Cincinnati.
Jefferson back in. Again, the bench is one player shorter today on an already short bench for Cincinnati. Deloche gets the shooter's roll from way outside for three. And Midwest regains the lead, 29-28. As we mentioned yesterday, starter Dalen Henderson for Cincinnati, the 5'10" swing player from Central State University, injured her knee in a collision yesterday. And there's a turnover by Cincinnati. Midwest will come back the other way with a chance to open up a bigger lead now with 7 minutes remaining in the half. There's a long three. Kadisha Cooper. He wants to hear her name called by the announcer. Denisha Dickerson.
Number 0, Olivia Thompson. That is her second.
Olivia Thompson picks up her second foul. And Zanisha Dickerson will be checking back in for Maya Thompson now. Thompson doing yeoman work down deep there, guarding against Parrish, and really had shut her down. But we'll see how Dickerson does now in that battle down low. There's a nice pull-up jumper there by Jessica Jones. Somebody's got to come out and challenge her. There's a nice move and a cut to the basket by Ariana Cook. Ariana Cook, the Three Rivers product. We've got a little over 6 minutes remaining in the half. There's Parrish from outside, won't go. Kadisha Cooper brings it up. Swings it over to Letitia Deloche for three, won't go. Rebound bounced around. Imani Washington of the Reign comes up with it, and she leads her team up the court on the break. They work it in deep, and there's a reach-in foul on Deloche. They had a mismatch down low there.
They did. That doesn't happen very often. 25.
Alexi and Colley checking back in for Olivia Thompson. Midwest Sound bench short one player today, number 4, Shannon Triplett not playing, not here. Brooklyn Pinnell goes up for the shot. She's fouled. Foul on Ariana Cook, her second personal, sends Pennell to the line. 34-30 in favor of the Sound. First shot off the front rim, no good. .5:45 remaining here in the half. Pennell sets herself and sinks the second one, making the score 34-31 now. And Tanisha Dickerson brings the ball up the floor. She's being guarded by Parrish. A runner off the backboard, no good. Cincinnati comes back on the break and scores an easy bucket there. That's Amoni Washington. 34-33 now. They work the ball inside to Deloche. Deloche with the spin move. Jumper off the backboard. No good. Nice move. Just couldn't get it to fall. Here's Pennell on the fast break. Well, with a beautiful pull-up jumper. 35-34. Cincinnati takes the lead. This is our fifth lead change in the game so far, Ray.
Yeah, and I think Coach Phil Stewart is going to be a little surprised at this.
Nice move underneath by Cooper. She couldn't get the ball. Dickerson cleans up the kitchen there. An easy two-point basket. And Midwest is back on top with 4:35 remaining here in the quarter. And there's a travel call. We've got a full timeout on the floor. Media timeout. We'll take a media timeout as well. You're watching and listening to Midwest Sound Basketball on Livestream STL.
And I'll say real quick, I really admire what you guys do with this. I think everybody who's ever tuned into one of these, whether it's a Legion game, whether it's a high school baseball game, with basketball, football, whatever it is, I've heard nothing but tremendous feedback about Livestream STL and what you guys do and the quality of production, things like that. I would really encourage anybody who's involved in athletics throughout the county, really anywhere in the metro area, anybody who's interested in sponsoring activities to get on board and get involved with this. I think it's added a ton to what we do here. It's added a ton to the program. You guys are a class act. You're committed to doing things the right way, and we really appreciate that.
At Athletico Physical Therapy, our favorite patients are the impatient ones. The ones who don't want to wait 3 months to see a specialist, or wait until that little pain becomes a big one. The ones who know that Athletico's therapists can help them take the recovery into their own hands. Our favorite patients are the ones who just can't and won't wait, because they don't have to. So get a little impatient and start with physical therapy at Athletico. With no prescription needed in most states to get started, you'll be right back at it in no time. Schedule your free assessment at athletico.com.
Back in action here in Florissant as our friend Brian Garner, our baseball announcer, would say, hello, kids. Thanks for joining us today, both on Livestream STL and the Mixler radio app. We've got a good one so far from Florissant, where the Midwest Sound have a 1-point lead over the Cincinnati Reign. 36-35, 4:30 remaining here in the first half. And Deloche brings it up to Colley. Colley swings it over on the wing to Naomi Johnson. Johnson in the middle, looking to shoot. Can't find an open place. Back out to Deloche. Deloche to Colley on the far side. Colley drives baseline, cannot get it to go. And the Reign come back the other way. Battle underneath. Can't get it to fall. Dickerson swats it away, but a nice save. Oh, and they say that Tara Jefferson was on the line there. The Midwest will get the ball with a very precarious 1-point lead right now. As I said, now we've actually had 6 lead changes in this game, ladies and gentlemen. One thing Cincinnati has done a much better job in this game so far, Ray, is being able to push the ball up the floor quickly in transition.
And they've been given a few extra rebounds here and there as well.
Yep. Oh, Dickerson can't get it to fall. Brooklyn Pennell working against Colley, drives the lane up and Count it. Brooklyn Pinnell with the basket.
I think the adjustment is they've found ways to drive in small little lanes here and there, and they've been successful with that.
Doesn't take much room. That was on Letitia Deloche, her third personal. She's going to check out of the game now. Zoe Thompson checking back in.
Here's another lead change there, Jeff.
And Pinnell with a chance to give the Reign a 2-point lead. And she converts. Cincinnati now with a 2-point lead, 38-36. Zoe Thompson goes high off the glass. Wow, that's a beautiful shot, and it ties the game. 3 minutes, 10 seconds remaining here in the first half. Scramble on the floor. A good scramble there. Jessica Jones had it go off her fingertips for the Reign, meaning Midwest Sound will inbound. Dickerson will inbound it to Thompson, Zoe Thompson. As Ramika Wallace will check back in shortly for the Midwest Sound.
Oh.
Thompson couldn't convert on the bucket and the bruise, but she is fouled on the play by Brooklyn Pinnell.
Shooting 2 here.
Her first foul of the game. Going to send Thompson to the line now with a chance to break the tie. 2:54 remaining here in the second quarter and in the half.
Give a shout out to our referees who were here last night, again here tonight, and had a chance to talk with them a little bit. Good gentlemen here. They love doing what they do.
First free throw misses. And these guys have been very good about explaining things to the score table.
Yes.
Very communicative. Kadisha Cooper checks out, and Ramika Wallace checks in for Midwest. Thompson trying to put the Sound ahead by 1. And it is good. 39-38 now in favor of the Sound. 2:54 remaining here in the half. Parrish inbounds to Jones for Cincinnati. Jones surveying the landscape, gets it over to Jefferson. Ball's on the floor. Cincinnati recovers. They work baseline. Jones works baseline there. Can't get it to fall. She was poked in the eye, and she is down on the floor.
Shot clock there.
Shot clock violation, but and that ensuing play as Jessica Jones drove baseline for Cincinnati there, and she was being defended on the play. She got poked in the eye or the face area, Ray, I believe.
She's grabbing the nose there, I see a little bit.
We're going to have a timeout on the floor, and while we do that, let's take a break. You're watching Midwest Sound basketball as well as listening on our Mixer app on Livestream STL.
We are here for the health and well-being of Jefferson County.
We are here at county schools, private schools, and Jefferson College to serve students.
We are here providing mental health services for children and adults.
Providing dental care, doctor visits, wellness exams, and immunizations at our school-based health centers.
Still respond to the demand for COVID vaccines and testing at ComTree clinics.
Join 1 in 20 residents in the county.
We are here.
We are here.
We are here.
We invite you to become a member of the ComTree family tree.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back to action here. Jessica Jones being helped off the floor. Looks like she got popped in the nose pretty good. The call on the floor was stoppage in play. It was not a shot clock violation, so there are actually 2 seconds left on the shot clock. 2:28 remaining here in the first half. Destiny Garman will inbound. She's going to try to get it into Imani Washington and see if they can get a shot off here in 2 seconds. Ball was knocked away there by Zoe Thompson and knocked out of bounds. I'm not sure if that takes us 1 second.
He's got 1 second.
1 second on the shot clock. Garmin inbounds to Parrish. That ball is knocked away. And it should be, what it should have been a very easy basket gets pickpocketed by Parrish, and she is fouled.
I think what happened is she got a little flustered by the shot clock buzzer and thought she had to stop. And when she did, that's when Cincinnati was able to come back and kind of catch up to her. It's 39-38 here, Midwest Sound.
Foul on the play, 2:21 left. That sends Parrish to the line. Parrish with an excellent left-handed shot. I'm not sure, Graded, I didn't catch who that foul was on.
I didn't either.
Parrish converts two, and Cincinnati takes the lead, 40-39. Ray, that is our 8th lead change of the game.
Yes. Much different game from last night, wasn't it?
Johnson drives baseline, tries to scoop it up. She's fouled on the play.
Number 7, Angelia Parrish. That is her third.
That's the third foul on the 6-foot forward from George Washington University, Angelia Parrish. That sends Naomi Johnson to the line here. Johnson, ball rims out on the first one.
Sierra
Morgan checking in the game now for Ramika Wallace.
They like calling her Roe, so you can call her Roe if you like.
Johnson hits the second. 40-39, is that right, Ray?
That's what I have.
And that's what I'm going with. Shot no good. Parrish with a big rebound there. Works it over to Garmin. Garmin brings it back out. Trying to set the offense now. Over to Brooklyn Pinnell. Pinnell tries to drive. That's shut off. Takes a long step back three. No good. Monty Washington with the rebound. That won't go. Ball stripped away by Parrish. But it goes out of bounds. Midwest will take over. 1:36 remaining here in the first half. This game has gotten tightened down on defense quite a bit from what we saw yesterday. Johnson working against Imani Washington. The defense collapses on her, nowhere to go. Cincinnati back the other way. Pinnell gets it swiped. But there is a foul on the play.
Number 1, Zoe Johnson. That is her first.
1:14 left to go here.
Foul on Olivia Thompson, her third personal in the battle underneath for that rebound. So Tara Jefferson to the line. Jefferson is perfect on her first attempt. 41-39 now in favor of Cincinnati. Midwest Sound finding themselves in a situation they're not used to, Ray. Being down here, coming close to the half.
Staying close, you know. I mean, credit Cincinnati at this point.
Off the front rim, big rebound by Dickerson there on the defensive end. 41-39, and here comes Johnson. Johnson over to Dickerson. Dickerson step back, looks, drives again with Parrish. Jumper, no good, off the back of the rim. And Cincinnati pushes it back the other way. They've got Pinnell streaking down the middle. No go, but she is fouled on the play by Dickerson.
3-2 white, 3-2 white.
And you just kind of continuously see Cincinnati find these little lanes here. When there's an open lane, they're going to take it.
And they've got to be able to utilize the speed of their guards like they just did there. Pinnell did a very good job. Can't get the foul shot to go. 52 seconds here remaining in the half. 41-39 in favor of Cincinnati. Pinnell with her second attempt. Gets it to fall, and it's now a 3-point lead for the Rain. The Sound inbound. 50 seconds remaining in the half. Morgan gets it to Dickerson. Dickerson swings it over to Colley. Colley looking. Oh, that's going to be a backcourt as she swung it back to Zoe Thompson. And Thompson couldn't corral the pass.
Another quick adjustment. 42-40 is our score.
42-40. Pinnell drives the lane. Make it 44-40, right?
Yep. A lot of fours there.
Naomi Johnson, three-point shot, won't go. And another thing, Midwest is not getting the rebounds they've gotten.
Well, and Cincinnati defending the three a little bit better as well. A lot of screens.
Garmin with the right hand can't get it to go. Long pass to Colley. Colley for the layup, gets it to go. 44-42, 3 seconds left. Cincinnati bring up the floor, tries the half-point shot. That's well short. And we will head to the half. It's 44-42 in favor of the Cincinnati Reign. We'll get some scoring highlights, stats for you, and a talk with Cincinnati Reign, coach Bert Henderson. We'll be right back. This is WABA Basketball Midwest Sound on Livestream STL.
We just reached the halfway point of 2022, and we want to bring the savings to you. This summer at the Underground Summer Sales Event, we want to bring the savings to your Charger or Challenger or any of your Mopars. Stage 2 headlights, $200 off. Stage 2 underglow, $100 off. If you want to finance your tents, you get $40 off if you finance with a firm. There's a caliper and wheel blackout package for $150 off. You can get that installed in your vehicle for $400. That's for all vehicles. Head over to undergroundautohouse.com. They get the savings today with the Underground Summer Sales.
I convicted felon, but I still stay with my pistol when I ride. Hit up underground just to get some tennis, slap it, Fato, bro, I love you. We gon' meet again, but on the other side.
What you guys do for Jefferson County sports, it doesn't go unnoticed by the coaches in all sports.
Yeah,
all
I appreciate
sports.
that.
You know, I have a lot of friends that are head basketball coaches, and I've been, of course, around Jefferson County all my life and followed all kinds of sports even before I got into the coaching. So what you guys do to help promote it with the kids is unbelievable, and we appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
For you guys to take your time and what you do is awesome. Just awesome.
Yeah, well, we try, we work hard, and we think they deserve it. The kids deserve to be able to be seen, and if we can turn out kids in the community to better them, get them in college, and make them a better citizen, that's the key.
You guys are probably really familiar with Wildlife Command Center. We are out there every day rescuing people from wild animals, and we're there to save the day. You want to pet him?
Michael.
I'm just asking, just making sure. But you may not know that we also run a nonprofit organization called Raptor Rescue, where we go out and we rescue birds of prey from some of the craziest situations that you've ever seen. Come behind the scenes and see what we do on a daily basis. You can even ride along with us on some live animal calls.
Hi, I'm Jacob Payton, and we are the Payton family. We're here at Crystal Highlands, and this is the course where we played our first round of golf together as a family.
So this particular course is beautiful. I have never been on a course that you can just stand at the top and see the entire course.
So we just started playing golf as a family this year. If you want a fun family outing that can grow as your family does, consider a membership here at Crystal Highlands.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Stepping in here real quick during our halftime show here with Bert Henderson. Bert, my friend, I'm going to make sure your microphone's on there. I think it is now. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. How you doing?
Very, very good. And just wanted to catch up. I know I want to highlight a few little things here as we highlight a lot of, the Midwest Sound. This is their fifth season, I believe. This is your first season.
Yes.
And especially today with the game today, you guys got to be happy with the score right now, 44-42.
Definitely. We wanted to be more competitive today.
Yeah. And take us through what the process is to get yourself certified, put into the WABA, the amount of time it takes, the amount of, workhorses that it probably takes to do this too. What does that whole process look like?
Well, it's a lot of moving parts, but the WABA has a great system in place as far as bringing in new teams, and everything's pretty much laid out. You just follow the steps that they have, and they communicate well with everyone in the league, any changes, but it's mostly just a process of the financial investment into a team and picking a city that you want to run that team out of, and then it's just a matter of you doing all the lead work, all the footwork in that area to build it up, to build a roster, which can be difficult, and then to do all the other things as far as securing a home facility, just stuff like that. A lot of little moving parts involved.
Absolutely, and what is the amount of time that you guys have had from the time that you said they said, yep, you got a team, and here's the time frame. What does that look like as far as from then to now?
Yeah, we got started the first of the year.
Okay.
As far as officially being into the league, but we really didn't get started trying to build a roster till May.
Okay.
Which was a little late for us.
Yeah.
But and then it was just a matter of getting the word out, reaching out everywhere you can to find young ladies that wanted to play in the area, and then finding good players. I think we did. I think we did a good job of finding good players. They all bring something different to the table, but it works together.
And you can see, the difference between even last night and tonight, the adjustments that have been made. I'm impressed with how things have kind of turned around from last night.
Yes, we wanted to focus on playing our pace, not their pace.
Yep.
And they're good, very good when you play at their pace. And so our focus was to not play at their pace. And that's, that's the goal, the second half, to keep it our type of game, our kind of pace, and we'll be okay.
Talk about your recruiting process a little bit here. Do you guys normally have, did you kind of say, well, we're going to try to start local and move out, or did you kind of mix it up? How'd that work?
We tried to start local because it's very important as far as fan support and stuff like that, to be local. But we have a weird dynamic with our initial year with the Cincinnati Reign. We do not have one Cincinnati young lady that plays on the team.
How about that?
So they all commute. They're all very committed. 3 hours away. We have 2 from Columbus. Dalen's from Detroit. A couple from Kentucky, Tennessee. So they show you how committed they are and how much they really love the game. That they found a place, and then they were drawn to it.
Now, what does your fan base look like? Were you able to jump in and a fan base has kind of jumped on board with you right away?
It is. That's the process of really waking everything up. It's so new to a lot of people in their minds that it takes a little while to get the fans and the community activated. That's why we're going to start doing some community service stuff, working with some of the local foster care organizations, stuff like that, just to get our name out there and let people know that you have a team in your city.
Right. You brought Teresa Davis in as the head coach, and what does her resume look like?
Very solid resume. Head coach at the high school level. She also does a lot of work with the AAU level.
Okay.
She played for the University of Cincinnati, so she has great Division I playing experience. So she checked all the boxes off for us, and she's a full-time nurse.
Oh wow!
Yeah, she checked off all the boxes for us, and we're glad to have her. She's a workhorse. She's a workaholic.
I mean, I could see the bulldog in her throughout the game in this first half here.
Yeah.
And I mean, when things are clicking, she is really just very, very engaged in the game.
Yes.
So that's always a good indicator of a good coach. And so, any kind of shout outs that you got on your end? I know that it takes a lot of businesses. It probably takes a lot of sponsors and things like that. Things that maybe some sponsors that played a key role in getting you guys on the map here.
Well, mostly I'd just like to shout out to all the foster kid care programs in the Cincinnati area. That's where we're going to focus a lot of our energy.
Love that.
So we just want to shout out to all the foster care programs and all the stuff we're going to do with them in the future as far as camps and different other things we'll do with them.
Right. Midwest Sound, they have a kids club here locally that they work. You see a lot of kids out here right now,
yes.
And so that's been kind of a thing that they've kind of.
He has mastered this thing.
Yes.
I told him I want to grow up and be like him one day.
David
yeah,
Cannon.
Man, he's been a great guy, been a great host, and man, he's been a big help to me. I call him, text him.
Yeah.
Man, he's great, man. I really appreciate it.
Well, Bert Henderson, we appreciate you coming by and stopping in.
I appreciate
the time.
Thanks for having me.
Bert Henderson, the general manager for the Cincinnati Reign. We're going to step aside for just a quick minute, and we will be back in just a minute. This is Midwest Sound Basketball on Livestream STL. Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
The Jefferson County Tourism Commission invites you to explore the natural beauty, fine dining, parks, wineries and breweries, scenic drives, historic sites, and even a local raceway. All this and so much more. All these things can be found right here in Jefferson County, Missouri. Plan your trip today at visitjeffersoncounty.com, the main source for all things Jefferson County.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, the start of the second half here in Florissant, the home of the Midwest Sound. And right off the tip, Midwest attacks the basket. That's Alexian Colley. Colley with a backdoor pass. That gets picked off. And Imani Washington comes back the other way. He gets it to Jefferson. Jefferson short, but Parrish there to clean up. And Cincinnati extends their lead to 4 now, 46-42. Naomi Johnson off the front for three. Won't go. Rebound there by Roe Wallace. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Midwest ball coming in.
It's going to be interesting to see with the adjustments here that the Sound makes now that Cincinnati's kind of stayed with them and actually kept the lead here late in the first half.
And regardless of what happens here, the Cincinnati coaching staff has to be really pleased as we see a beautiful, beautiful jumper there by Zanisha Dickerson for two. They've got to be pleased with their effort and their performance here today. Dickerson now 17 points in the game, 15 points. She was the leading scorer in the first half. And Tanelia Parrish, of the Cincinnati Reign had 14, and Imani Washington had 13. Those were your leading scorers. Ray, I do have a report from the Cincinnati bench. Jessica Jones, who had a facial injury there in the first half, will not return. Left-hand shot by Parrish, no good. Dickerson gets the rebound, starts it up the floor with Johnson. Johnson wants to shoot. She always wants to shoot. But that is no good off the front of the rim. Rebound, Alexian Colley. Colley takes it herself up the middle, puts it high off the glass. No good, but she is fouled. 46-44 Cincinnati.
You can kind of see the fatigue factor even coming into the second half here on both sides. But Cincinnati finding a way to push through a little bit more than the Midwest Sound at this point.
Absolutely, and that injury update on Jessica Jones, the number 5. For Cincinnati, she was that was her a blow to the nose, I believe. That
and we hope she's okay.
And Cincinnati number 5, Jessica Jones.
And Jones checks in after all.
How about that?
What a warrior. Coach said she wasn't going to play, but Jones must have lobbied there.
She had a Mr. Miyagi moment.
Collie gets that one to fall. And Ray, you added that to Cincinnati score.
Oh, yep, I did.
It should be 46-45, I believe now. Long pass inside to Washington. Goes off their hands, no good. Turnover. And Roe Wallace will bring it in. 46-45 Cincinnati. Again, this game has gone back and forth all throughout the first half. 8 lead changes. And Midwest hoping to make it 9. Deloche working against Jones. She gets it over to Roe Wallace. Wallace can't get it up. And an offensive charge is called.
That's the second one tonight.
That foul is against Roe Wallace, the offensive foul. And stepping in front of one of those players takes some guts to draw that charge. Jones gets it over to Pinnell. Pinnell working behind the back dribble. Drives hard to the basket, and she is fouled by Alexian Colley.
Again, continuously using that lane drive, and they've been extremely successful with that all day long so far.
And working the angles very nicely. Working from the elbow to the baseline with a lot of success. Pinnell hits the first, 47-45. And completes the 2-point play, 48-45 now.
You know what we haven't seen a whole lot of so far right now is the 3D light.
We have not. The 3D light's been silenced in this game quite a bit. There's a turnover, and back the other way they go, and an easy bucket for Brooklyn Pinnell. She's starting to take over now. 50-45 in favor of the Reign. Davis gets it to Johnson. Johnson looking for a lane. Does the Euro step beautifully. Works it to perfection through the baseline for the basket, 50-47. 7:05 remaining here in the third quarter. Pinnell driving for the shot. Can't get it to go, but she's fouled by Colley on the play. Her second personal for Alexian Colley, the 5'7" guard out of Jefferson College. And Pinnell goes back to the line.
We got a Jeffco girl here? How about
Alexian
that?
Colley on the foul from the Jeffco product. One of 2 on the team for the Midwest Sound. That being Shannon Triplett. Of course, Shannon went on to play at Lincoln University, had a successful career. We're seeing subs in now. Seeing Maya Johnson coming in now for Roe Wallace.
Ariana Cook as well.
Ariana Cook coming in, had a decent first half. They're going to try to figure out a way to slow down the Reign right now. Johnson grabs the board, gets it to Deloche. Another strategy that I think has worked out well for Cincinnati was resting their starting guards right at the beginning of the game, Ray.
Right.
And Naomi Johnson with 3. Watch out if she gets hot, ladies and gentlemen. She can change the game. But Parrish comes down and answers on the other end of the floor. And a timeout is called. A full timeout. We're going to take a full timeout as well. This is Midwest Sound Basketball on Livestream STL.
We are here for the health and well-being of Jefferson County.
We are here at county schools, private schools, and Jefferson College to serve students.
We are here providing mental health services for children and adults.
Providing dental care, doctor visits, wellness exams, and immunizations at our school-based health centers.
Still responding to the demand for COVID vaccines and testing at Comtree clinics.
Join 1 in 20 residents in the county.
We are here. We are here.
We are here. We invite you to become a member of the Comtree family tree.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
We are back here at the James Egan Center in Florissant, getting ready to resume action here in the third quarter. But before we do, Ray, we've got another exciting game coming up, albeit in a couple of weeks here. More Midwest Sound action right here on Livestream STL. Tell the folks about it.
August 27th, 6 p.m. against the West Michigan Elite Stars. That's our next and final game as we go
West
back to live
Michigan
action.
Elite Stars, that's WMES.
That's right.
And there's a turnover in the lane. Cincinnati comes back the other way. It goes coast to coast. Parrish can't get the easy layup to fall. She works in and does a great job inside against Thompson. Bullies her way in for that basket. 56-50 in favor of Cincinnati. That's a power move right there. Deloche. So they can't get that long shot to fall. And there's a tackle on the play by Deloche. The pass was complete, but she was tackled on the 30-yard line.
A little out and in there real quick, and she did keep both feet in bounds, though. Unfortunately, she went down. It was incomplete.
Third foul on Deloche. She's going to come out now. Sierra Morgan checks in. And the Rain work it around now. Kara Jefferson working on Dickerson. They reach in and are able to swipe that ball away. Right up the middle they go. But Ariana Cook cannot get it to fall. And there's a reach-in foul. Easy call right in front of the officials to make. Ariana Cook. Her third personal. 5:23 remaining in the third quarter. 6-point lead for Cincinnati right now.
Checking in Zoe Thompson.
Thompson checking in now for Cook. Jessica Jones, Cincinnati inbounds the ball to Jefferson. Jefferson working at the top of the perimeter here. To Brooklyn Pinnell. They get it over to Parrish. Parrish working on Maya Johnson. Step back shot short. Good defense there. They're able to save it though underneath. Get it back into Parrish. Parrish now on Dickerson. They collapse on her and now they're going to call a foul on that. It could have gone either way. It looked very close to a travel there.
That's what I was anticipating the call to be.
They're going to call that on Maya Johnson.
Team 6 foul.
Her second personal.
Media timeout on the floor.
And we have a media timeout on the floor. And Ray, that's time for us to take our own media timeout.
It is.
Right
it
here.
is.
The home of Midwest Sound Basketball. Livestream STL.
You guys are probably really familiar with Wildlife Command Center. We are out there every day rescuing people from wild animals, and we're there to save the day. You want to pet him?
Michael.
I'm just asking, just making sure. But you may not know that we also run a nonprofit organization called Raptor Rescue, where we go out and we rescue birds of prey from some of the craziest situations that you've ever seen. Come behind the scenes and see what we do on a daily basis. You can even ride along with us on some live animal calls.
I think Main and Mill Brewing Company is basically something created on community, created on the idea that local pubs still exist and are a good place to be, not just for somebody looking for a beer, but for a family to come in and grab a bite to eat. The original business model that we had was making sure that we are a family hub. It's something we're proud of. I think the community's proud of it, and hopefully we can continue to make the community proud.
And coming out of the commercial break, we've got a scramble on the floor and a jump ball. Arrow point of possession goes to Cincinnati. We'll do this all over again. Let's set the table, folks. 56-50 in favor of Cincinnati right now. 4 minutes and 51 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Cincinnati with the ball and a chance to increase that lead. And that is definitely a travel. Jessica Jones ran into a wall there of the Midwest Sound players.
Little scoot step there as well.
Johnson and Dickerson, nowhere to go. That was a dead end, Ray. Sarah Morgan now working to Johnson. The open look, no good. Rebound. Johnson went for it, but Jessica Jones comes up with it, and Cincinnati comes back the other way. This game has slowed down to a defensive battle. There's Washington, can't get it to go. Rebound, Dickerson. Dickerson to Johnson,
pass.
Nice pass underneath. Johnson can't get it to go, but she's standing on the line when she collected that pass. And another turnover. Turnovers killing Midwest today.
A great weak side pass, unfortunately. It was just a little too hard off the backboard.
Brooklyn Pinnell gets it to Tara Jefferson. She's open, and she gets the three. Cincinnati extends their lead to 9. Zoe Thompson working the lane underneath. They can't get it to go. A nice follow-up there by Sierra Morgan to get the basket. 59-52. 3:41 remaining here in the third quarter. Midwest Sound presses now. They're turning up the heat. Parrish gets it in deep. Imani Washington can't get it to fall. And Midwest Sound comes the other way. A long three-point shot off the rim there by Sierra Morgan. Cincinnati comes back the other way. I'm not sure after that stop and turnover that was the best shot selection. Brooklyn Pinnell, she's going to try her hand at three. That won't go. Big rebound by Dickerson. A long bomb pass to Zoe Thompson underneath. There it is. Is there nothing Dickerson can't do? She just threw that ball the length of the court, a perfect strike.
And that's what you started to see with the penetration and the need for speed out of the Midwest Sound like last night.
Nice baseline move there. Naomi Johnson's going to pick up the foul there, working on Imani Washington.
Fouls with number 11. Naomi Johnson. That is her second.
Johnson's second personal. Washington made a nice baseline move there. 59-54, 2:43 remaining here in the third quarter. Washington is perfect on the first shot. 6-point lead now for the Reign as Olivia Thompson checks into the game now for Zanisha Dickerson. Washington with her second attempt. It's good as well. 7-point lead now for the Reign as Morgan brings it up, swings it in the corner for Naomi Washington. She gets it back out to Young. Young all the way in, and on that drive, she is fouled. I believe that was on Parrish.
Foul number 7. Angelina Parrish, that is her fourth.
Fourth personal foul on Parrish. You don't see players get into foul trouble very often, Ray, but with 4 here in the third quarter and only 2 more to give, that could be huge.
Exactly.
Because Parrish is a major, major force on the boards and in the scoring column for the Reign. She is doing an incredible amount of work for them. First shot by Young misses. She settles herself in her second attempt here at the line. That's no good. But Midwest able to come up with the offensive rebound. Johnson with the ball now. Tries to cross it. She's being double teamed. Zoe Thompson works in, and Thompson draws the foul.
Well, I think the Cincinnati Reign, their key to success today was drive the lane, get these the Midwest Sound in foul trouble. And so far, it seems to be working a little bit.
Left-hand foul shot here by Zoe Thompson. Good, making the score 61-55. Midwest Sound blessed with at least 3, maybe 4 left-handed shots on the team. It's always a bonus.
Notice that.
That ball gets the shooter's roll, and it's 61-56. Can the Sound claw their way back into this one? There's a turnover in the backcourt. Here comes Morgan.
Red light.
The light is on. 3D, and it's good! And that's a 4-point play. Olivia Thompson with the big shot there.
Zoe Thompson picking up a foul there.
Got a foul on Zoe Thompson there. It is 61-60 now. The Sound taking advantage of the 3D light and turning a 3-point basket to a 4-point basket. Pennell working now against Thompson. 1-on-1, 1-against-1 numbers. That ball was blocked. They're going to call the foul. Foul on Olivia Thompson. That's her 4th. Thompson, the 5'10" forward. And that will send Tara Jefferson to the line. 1:46 remaining here in the third quarter. 1-point game. Jefferson perfect on the free throw. 2-point lead now.
You know, there's days when you just don't have it quite together with the score. 63-60 now. Cincinnati is leading.
Down the lane, they go for the drive. No good, but there. Maya Johnson cleans up the kitchen. We're back to a 1-point game. A turnover right there by Garmin, and an easy bucket by Zoe Thompson on the light, on the 3D light. It is now a 2-point Midwest Sound lead. 1:16 remaining. And an one there. A big basket by Tara Jefferson. They found her down low, and the foul on Maya Johnson. And a chance now for the Reign to take a 1-point lead. 1:12 remaining here in the half. Johnson back at the line, or Jefferson back at the line, pardon me. And she is an excellent foul shooter. That basket is good. Making
Adjustment.
the score 66-64.
Yeah, adjustment, clock adjustment, time, point adjustment. My fault.
Sierra Morgan now working the offense, gets it to Johnson. Johnson being guarded closely by Amani Washington. They get the ball in deep off the fingers of Olivia Thompson, and they turn it over, but they steal the ball back. A nice play there using the speed of Zoe Thompson. Thompson going to go coast to coast. She dishes off. Ill-advised. That pass is intercepted. 43 seconds remaining. The light is on. Goes for the 3. No good. Rebound. Cincinnati. They push it up the floor. And an easy basket for Tara Jefferson. That time the Sound could not convert, and it went back the other way. 68-64. 25 seconds remaining. Maya Johnson there. In hockey, we call that the garbage goal. But she sweeps it up, and it's a 2-point difference now. 10 seconds remaining. Drive to the basket and a foul there. Jessica Jones showing no ill effects from that injury to her nose in the first half.
Just out of nowhere, the intensity has just gone up a little bit.
It's a 2-point game, 7 seconds left. Jones hoping to extend the lead. Had 9 lead changes in this game. Destiny Garmin getting ready to check back in. Garmin is coming in now. Who is Garmin taking over for? I did not see.
Not sure. But she's in. That's the important thing. I'm in.
Took over for Tara Jefferson.
I'm in, Coach.
Jefferson is not in, so. process of elimination there.
2 shots.
Jessica Jones misses the first shot. They started to rebound the ball going back the other way. Forgot that she gets 2.
All I know is Zoe Thompson was ready for the outlet, and let's take it the other way. There she's over there laughing at the far official. Yeah.
Trying to. 7 seconds remaining. If they miss this foul shot and get the rebound, they'll try to break one out to her. And that shot is good. 69-66. Here come the rain. Here comes the sound. 5 seconds remaining. Zoe Thompson looking to drive. Loses the handle. That ball is going to go over to Cincinnati now. See what they can do with 2 seconds remaining. They get it to Pinnell. Pinnell across the timeline. The runner off the backboard. No good. We're going to head into the fourth quarter with the Cincinnati Rays leading 69-66 over the Midwest Sound. This is your home of WABA Midwest Sound Basketball. Live stream STL.
At Athletico Physical Therapy, our favorite patients are the impatient ones. The ones who don't want to wait 3 months to see a specialist, or wait until that little pain becomes a big one. The ones who know that Athletico's therapists can help them take the recovery into their own hands. Our favorite patients are the ones who just can't and won't wait, because they don't have to. So get a little impatient and start with physical therapy at Athletico. With no prescription needed in most states to get started, you'll be right back at it in no time. Schedule your free assessment at Athletico.
The Jefferson County Tourism Commission invites you to explore the natural beauty, fine dining, parks, wineries and breweries, scenic drives, historic sites, and even a local raceway. All this and so much more. All these things can be found right here in Jefferson County, Missouri. Plan your trip today at visitjeffersoncounty.com, the main source for all things Jefferson County.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
They're back here ready to start the fourth quarter. The Midwest Sound finds themselves in unfamiliar territory, Ray, down 3 points here with 10 minutes remaining in this contest. Cincinnati ball coming out, and they are going to be in charge. And a big shout out here to the person playing the music here today. We've got some great Motown tunes, great 70s funk going on. Right Everybody wants to get up and dance, including yours truly. Garmin with the drive, can't get it to go. Midwest with the rebound. Zoe Thompson over to that play. That was Alexian Colley, couldn't get the ball to go. Washington trying to set up the offense now. Swings it to Jones. For Cincinnati, that ball's knocked away, but there is a foul. That's going to go against Sierra Morgan, her third.
Sierra Morgan, that is her third.
A game much different than yesterday, a defensive struggle. Cincinnati inbounds. They get it into Washington. That pass is picked off. Here comes a well-rested Letitia Deloche. Hands it off to Thompson. Can't get it to go, but Deloche is right there to finish up. Cincinnati couldn't get back in time. It's 69-68 now.
Last quarter here, it's gut check time.
9 minutes remaining. Oh, a really nice move there by Tara Jefferson to get that to fall. 71-68. Deloche from 3, off the front rim, no good. No rebound underneath. They've got their quick team in there right now for Midwest.
Yeah.
Pinnell on the perimeter. Parrish being guarded by Morgan. Parrish drives in, and she's going to be fouled by Colley. Not a whole lot they could do there. Big mismatch with Parrish going against the smaller players right now for Midwest.
And that's what Cincinnati's been trying to do, get that mismatch and get number 7 Antella Parrish on Colley to get those extra points.
71-68, make it 72-68 now in favor of Cincinnati. Trying to get some breathing room here and trying to win their first ever game as a franchise. That is good, 73-68 now, 5-point lead. Midwest has got some work to do with 8.5 minutes left. Colley now splits the defense, but that ball is stripped away, and that's going to be a jump ball. A really nice job by Imani Washington to knock that ball away and then get in there for the jump. The possession arrow goes to Midwest. Colley will inbound. Able to get it across to Deloche for three, no good, back rim. Rebound, Midwest. Nobody can find the handle on it, and Brooklyn Parnell comes down all the way down, and that block, what a block by Zoe Thompson at the other end.
Great block. Oh.
And that is a foul, a nice drive there by Alexis Duncan in the game.
Duncan hits the wall that is Antelia Parrish and bounced right off
By the collision. That's going to go against Parrish, and that is her 5th personal foul, folks. As we mentioned, in the WABA, you get 6 fouls. So she only has 1 foul left, and that would be huge if Midwest could get her out of the game. And right now, with 5 fouls, I would go right after her every chance I had. Deloche now to Morgan for 3. And the sound pull within 2. They throw the ball away. That's going to go out of bounds.
Red light is on.
The 3D light is on now.
Mistake in their defensive zone.
And a big opportunity here for the Sound. Deloche up the floor. She's got Colley. Colley looking to make a play. Colley drives the lane. She's up. It's good! Alexia Colley turns a 2-point play to a 3-point play. The Sound has taken the lead. 74-73, full timeout. We'll take a full timeout as well. You're watching Midwest Sound Basketball and listening on Livestream STL.
I think Main and Mill Brewing Company is basically something created on community, created on the idea that local pubs still exist and are a good place to be, not just for somebody looking for a beer, but for a family to come in and grab a bite to eat. The original business model that we had was making sure that we are a family hub. It's something we're proud of. I think the community's proud of it, and hopefully we can continue to make the community proud.
Petalin Pie, bringing wood-fired Neapolitan-style pizza, Italian wines, cold beer and soda, as well as Trek, Diamondback, and Redline bicycles to the Twin City area. Petalin Pie at 514 Bailey Road in Crystal City. Stop by or give us a call at 636-638-1080. Ride to eat, eat to ride. A pizza shop serving bicycles. Petalin Pie.
Mr. Halbrook, we have a game on our hands now.
That we do.
74-73 in favor of Midwest. 7:20 remaining. Davis drives. She can't get it to go. Colley brings it up the floor to Thompson. Thompson looking around, gets it back to Colley. Sierra Morgan late joining the play, but now everybody's up and they can set up their half-court offense. Morgan with a long 3, no good. Rebound Washington, and Cincinnati comes back the other way. Parrish, strong move, can't get it to go, gets her own rebound. Ball's knocked away by Morgan. Morgan's done a great job on the much bigger Parrish. Brooklyn Pinnell now over to Jones. Jones with the shot, no go. Letitia Deloche with the rebound. Here's Olivia Thompson with the shot, and it's good! 76-73 now in favor of the Sound.
Taking advantage of the
Parrish for 3,
light.
No good. Washington gets the rebound on the baseline. She's being bothered over there. by Alexis Duncan. Pinnell with a wide open three. Can't leave her open like that. She's going to burn you every time. And we have a tie game at 76, 5:55 remaining. Deloche decides to try a three. No good. No rebound there. We're going to have subs checking in for Midwest shortly as Pinnell brings it down the court. Pinnell to Washington. No good. Long pass down the floor to Colley. Colley with the pass over. Oh, Alexis Duncan can't finish. And there's Parrish with plenty of time for an easy three. Can't get it to go. Rebound by the smallest player on the floor, Deloche. You love to see it, Ray.
That's right. Hail to the little guy.
That's right. Deloche up top to Duncan. Duncan drives. Ran out of room, but the nice rebound there by Zoe Thompson. She can't get it to fall. Tara Jefferson gets it into Washington, and she is fouled by Sierra Morgan. Things are getting a little loose and a little sloppy there on defense. Now Naomi Johnson checking into the game, as well as Ariana Cook. Zoe Thompson and Sierra Morgan will take a breather. 4:59 remaining. This game is tied at 76.
Ariana Cook there stretching things out. You kind of see a little bit of fatigue going on here. And we'll stay here. I think this is a 30-second timeout. So real quick timeout. And we appreciate folks being on the web with us here. 76 all is what I have right now. Is that correct there? 76 all, correct.
Hey, we're all in line with the scoring table.
So,
hey, Ray, for the folks watching that are mainly basketball lovers that may watch other sports too, what do you have going on next week here on
my goodness. I'd throw it up here, but I guess I can.
You have a nice fancy graphic to show the people.
Let me go down a little bit. There it is. Missouri State American Legion baseball tournament. We will be out at Sedalia, Missouri, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week. Final four of the State American Legion tournament. Winner goes on to play out at Pullman, Georgia, Pullman High School for the Mid-South Regional, and then the winner of that will end up going to the Clouds World Series. That will end up being on, I believe it's ESPN and ESPN Plus.
And for those who might not have seen any of our district or zone action, we've had some incredible games. And I've counted at least 4 walk-off games that we had in those tournaments.
Unbelievable games. There's three and 3 nights.
Exactly. Right now we've got some business to attend to here on the hardwood court.
Somebody's going to walk off here, hopefully, as well.
Imani Washington at the line for Cincinnati. She misses the first. It's her second attempt now. Up and good. 77-76, our 11th lead change of the game. And Deloche bringing the ball up now. We're under 5 minutes to play in the game. Naomi Washington looking for an open player. She gets a bit of a screen there to Deloche, open for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound there by Washington. She's going to bring it back the other way.
Zanisha Dickerson right in front of us here. Get ready to check in as well.
Jessica Jones working against Deloche. To get it to the corner. Oh, that's a big basket there by Imani Washington, extending the lead 80-76 now over the Sound. No-look pass there to Deloche. She's fouled underneath. Great no-look pass by Alexian Colley. That foul is against Tara Jefferson. Her first foul. No reason there to give her an easy basket there. You haven't fouled anyone yet.
Exactly.
Earn it at the charity stripe.
That's right.
Deloche go to the line. I don't think she's sat at all this game for Midwest.
Heck of a little guard there, isn't she?
Fun to watch. First shot, no good. Trying to cut the lead to 3 here with her second attempt. Up and perfect. 80-77. 4 minutes, 13 seconds remaining. Cincinnati brings it up the floor. That's Parrish. Parrish gets it to Jones. Jones into the corner for Washington. That's going to be short. gets her own rebound. Works at the Parrish, top of the key, three-pointer, and she hits it. Boy, that's a big basket there, 83-77 with 3:45 remaining. Dickerson in the corner for three, and she hits it. A response there by Zanisha Dickerson, who just came back in the game. 83-80 now. 3 minutes, 33 seconds remaining. Brooklyn Pinnell. She's going to take some time and dribble there. Parrish working against Dickerson. Easy shot there for Jefferson, won't go. Dickerson with the rebound. Parrish comes up limping. Dickerson, three-point shot is off the front of the rim. Won't go. And they tried to get it cross-court back to Parrish there. And that ball goes out of bounds. 3 minutes, 4 seconds remaining. 83-80 in favor of Cincinnati. We've got a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout by Cincinnati. As they're going to give Parrish a 30-second breather. Somewhere in that exchange here, a couple down on the offensive floor, Ray, between her and Dickerson, they got their feet tangled up. And,
yeah, I saw that.
And unfortunately, Parrish came up limping just a little bit. So we'll see if that affects her in the remaining time in this game. She also has 5 fouls. Only one more foul to go, and she would be fouled out of the game.
Don't forget, next month, August 27th, 6 o'clock, the Midwest Sound will be taking on the Western Michigan Elite Stars. And that'll be a big trip for some folks from Michigan. See a shot there of number 0, Olivia Thompson. She'll be on hand, and I'm sure you will as well. Everybody listening, we appreciate everybody listening and watching here on Livestream STL, the Midwest Sound Facebook, YouTube page, and on Mixlr.com.
Olivia Thompson looking fly in those away uniforms for Midwest Sound. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Washington with the inbound, the easy layup there. A nice play that Cincinnati had set up after the timeout, and it's 85-80 now. 2 minutes and 52 seconds remaining. Circus shot by Cook won't go, and the rain come back the other way. Brooklyn Pinnell, she loses the ball, was able to save it before it got over the timeline.
Good save there. Give and go.
And there's a big three-point shot by Jessica Jones. That might be the dagger. Rebound there by Parrish. Aya Jones ready to check back in for Midwest. There's a runner, no good. Rebound. Sound finds themselves down by 8. Long three-pointer will not go. Parrish has been a force.
The fatigue is really hitting both teams right now. You can kind of see that on the floor right now.
Everybody's hitting a wall. The legs aren't there, so the shots aren't falling. Unless you put in an easy rebound like that, and that was an easy shot there by Pinnell. 90-80 now. Cincinnati's pulling away. A long three will not go. Rebound. And Naomi Johnson able to hit it, 90-83. They got to guard hard now, 1:22 remaining. Hope for a turnover. And there is a reach-in foul.
A little bit of a stall tactic there, just a little bit there on Coach Teresa Davis's part, and I don't blame her a bit. Bring the ball down, take up as much time with 1:12 to go here in the fourth.
Exactly. And, you know, young team having to learn how to win. Ariana Cook, her 4th personal. Cook coming out of the game now. (90-83). 1:12 remaining. Cincinnati looking to inbound. They get it in. Looking to kill some time now. They shoot right at the buzzer, and off the glass, three-point shot by Tara Jefferson. How about that, Ray?
Wow.
Johnson with an NBA three, no good. Rebound, Cincinnati. And that last shot was definitely the dagger. 93-83, 10-point lead now for Cincinnati. 40 seconds remaining. They can hold the ball now.
I'm counting. Kickball. That was 6 seconds. I'm counting right. When she let it go, it was 6 seconds. But I'm counting. You got 7, right? You got a half of it.
37 seconds left. 10-point lead by Cincinnati. If the score holds here with 35 seconds remaining, Cincinnati will win their first game ever as a franchise. They'll go to 1-1 on the year. Midwest will drop their first game and go to 2-1, and that is a travel. Travel on the floor, 23 seconds remaining. Midwest to inbound. And the short turnaround, 2 games in 2 days. Both teams very tired right now. Collie working. She's going to try to work in, do it herself. Couldn't get it to fall. She's going to go to the line, though, as Brooklyn Pinnell is going to pick up her third personal. 16 seconds remaining. Collie sets. Fires, no good on the foul shot. She'll get one more here. Trying to make it a 3-possession game. Very difficult to overcome with 16 seconds remaining. She hits the second one. Now they're going to have to amp up the defense. Pinnell trying to get it back. Parrish, the settling force, gets the ball. Swatted back by Midwest. 3-point shot, no good.
Red light's on.
The light is on. Deloche with the turnaround, no good. The game is over, and the Cincinnati Reign have won their first ever franchise game here on the road against the Midwest Sound, 93-84. We'll be back with totals and highlights in just a moment. Right here, this is Midwest Sound Basketball on live stream STL.
The Jefferson County Tourism Commission invites you to explore the natural beauty, fine dining, parks, wineries and breweries, scenic drives, historic sites, and even a local raceway. All this and so much more. All these things can be found right here in Jefferson County, Missouri. Plan your trip today at visitjeffersoncounty.com, the main source for all things Jefferson County.
We are here for the health and well-being of Jefferson County.
We are here at county schools, private schools, and Jefferson College to serve students.
We are here providing mental health services for children and adults.
Providing dental care, doctor visits, wellness exams, and immunizations at our school-based health centers.
Still respond to the demand for COVID vaccines and testing at ComTree clinics.
Join 1 in 20 residents in the county.
We are here. We are here.
We are here. We invite you to become a member of the ComTree family tree.
At Athletico Physical Therapy, our favorite patients are the impatient ones. The ones who don't want to wait 3 months to see a specialist, or wait until that little pain becomes a big one. The ones who know that Athletico's therapists can help them take the recovery into their own hands. Our favorite patients are the ones who just can't and won't wait, because they don't have to. So get a little impatient and start with physical therapy at Athletico. With no prescription needed in most states to get started, you'll be right back at it in no time. Schedule your free assessment at athletico.com.
I think Main and Mill Brewing Company is basically something created on community, created on the idea that local pubs still exist and are a good place to be, not just for somebody looking for a beer, but for a family to come in and grab a bite to eat. The original business model that we had was making sure that we are a family hub. It's something we're proud of. I think the community's proud of it, and hopefully we can continue to make the community proud.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the James Egan Center here in Florissant, Missouri, where we have witnessed the first loss of the season for the Midwest Sound, courtesy of the Cincinnati Reign, and their first franchise victory ever, Ray, helped in large part to the effort here today by Antalia Parrish. 26 points in the game for the big power forward for Cincinnati. And first off, tell us, what's it feel like to get that first franchise win?
Man, it feels good. I mean,
here, put that a little closer to your face.
A little closer?
Yeah, there you go.
All right. It feels good to get the first win of the season. I feel like after the first game, we was kind of down on ourselves. We kind of felt like, you know what I'm saying, we could play with them. So we just wanted to come out and set a different tone for today. So that's what we did.
You go home or back last night to the hotel, wherever you guys at, you have your meeting with the team. What did Coach Davis say to you either after the game yesterday or this morning as far as things that you need to do differently to be successful today?
I mean, honestly, I know we went back, watched film. We had 26 turnovers in the first half. And so we just wanted to limit the turnover. We told ourselves that we could limit the turnovers and take better shots, then we knew we could stay in the game, and that's what we did today.
One of the things that we noticed throughout the game as being a primary defender down deep for the Reign, that they were really trying to drive the game, really trying to force the issue, trying to get you in foul trouble. You ended up with 5 on the game. Were you cognizant of that fact as it going on, that they may try to push the issue? Because obviously if they were able to get you to foul out, that would have been a big factor swinging in their favor.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know I'm a big part of the defense. I'm one of the biggest players on our team, so I know I have to play big every night. I know I'm going to probably play against, the biggest players on the other team. So I just, I do what I can. I try to play as big as I can for my team. So
well, you certainly played big today, offensively and defense. Quite a force out there to be reckoned with. For the folks watching back home, the folks in Cincinnati, looking at that camera there, give a shout out to whoever you want to shout out, that little blue camera.
Oh, man, I want to give a shout out to my peoples. They came out. My mom, my family came out, so I give a shout out to them.
Awesome. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Antalia Parrish, you are the live stream STL player of the game. We appreciate you coming by, and now you get to go get a rest and have a happy trip home.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right.
We're going to have Coach Teresa Davis jump in here as well real quick and get a quick interview. And then we'll have Coach Phil Stewart as well. Go ahead, jump those on there real quick.
Oh, I'm sure Coach Davis is more than happy to put the sweaty headphones on right now there. Coach, boy, so many questions for you, but right now, just describe the feeling getting that first franchise win.
Oh, my gosh. So yesterday, we had a long bus ride, okay? This is the first time that these girls have played together. First time, first game, so we didn't know what to expect. Yesterday was a little crazy, okay? We lost that game. Today, we put a different game plan together because we saw what they did. Okay, we know they were going to come out here and play hard. And so the defense is the difference and the turnovers are the difference. And right now, I'm so proud of these girls. They fought and they played with heart, and I couldn't have asked any more from them.
Well, Antalia Parrish talked about the fact that you had 26 first-half turnovers yesterday. We saw a completely different defensive mindset from the team from the get-go today. Obviously reflected not only in the success of the team, but the lower score overall. Coming in, like you said, you didn't know what to expect. Talk a little bit about, real quick, what it's been like trying to put together this team in this first year of the franchise.
That's been pretty hectic. We pulled a couple girls from here and there, and by word of mouth. The marketing's pretty tough, but we did it. We put some girls together. We got them here, and they played, and they're having fun, and we're ready to continue.
Well, you get a happy trip home now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yesterday was not happy for us.
No, I would imagine. Talk about the play of Parrish today a little bit. What she brings to the team.
She is so tough. She is so tough. I mean, her shooting, I don't know how many points she had, but, I mean, she can't be contested. I mean, when she gets down on the block, I mean, it's just super hard to guard her. She plays in and out. She can score a three-pointer. Anytime you tell her to score, she can go to the basket.
Well, she's been a treat to watch the last couple of days here for us. One final question before you have that happy trip home. Looking at that camera right there, anybody you want to shout out back at home or anybody watching?
Hey, Cincinnati, big W, big time W.
There you go, folks. Coach Davis gets her first victory for the Cincinnati Reign, the first victory in franchise history. And we were here to bring it for you on Livestream STL. Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
We're going to have Coach Phil Stewart come jump up here real quick and talk about some of the game here with Coach Phil Stewart from the Midwest Sound as well here. Coach Phil Stewart. Coach Stewart, tough loss. A lot of looked like, especially late, a lot of just fatigue hitting the team, and maybe some things you want to elaborate with that you saw in your team.
I'm not gonna say fatigue. I'm gonna say, I kind of called it yesterday. I said that was a good ball club. They was gonna be ready.
Yep.
We walked in because we won by 45, 50 points. We walked in like we already won the game.
Yeah.
Can't approach any situation like that. I could have called it. I told my girls, I already know what time it is. Did you get your proper rest? Did you get your nutrition? Or did you just approach it like they were going to lay down? That team is not going to lay down.
Right.
It's a good ball club. We called it yesterday.
Right.
It's just, and you did. You were very prophetic when we talked to you after the game yesterday about how this team is a good team, and they've seen what you can do now, and they're going to come back, and they certainly did that. And here again, human nature. You had two big blowouts in your first two games here. Human nature for the players thinking, they might come in overconfident today, but this is a situation, Coach, where down the road this loss might actually work to your advantage.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Humbling. And I'd rather get humbled early than late. I think the history of this team was they were undefeated, good team, but then they'll get to the playoffs, Final Four, something like that, and then lose. I'd rather get it out the way early. And, just exempling the things that this club examples with new coach, with new players, I could have called a loss early. And I would definitely take it to a group of talented females like that and well-coached. I'd rather take it to them than some foes that may not be as good, because I can go back, we can look at film, and I can say, okay, look at this. Things that I say in practice that may get overlooked due to the fact that we are good. But now you have to take heed of what Coach is saying, because a club we beat by 40, 50 a day before beat us probably by 10. You know what I mean?
So much of that is mindset.
Yes.
So I would assume now you go on the road, because I know we aren't going to be back here for at least 4 weeks for the next game. Yeah. And what do you tell the team now as far as getting ready? What's the next practice going to be like?
A lot of talking, a lot of free throw shooting, but really preparation. You got to be mentally tough. Example that, tell them to try to example that feeling that we felt losing at home, and we have to do that in Gary. We have to do that, I think, in Cincinnati and in Grand Rapids. So, just trying to remain positive, have a chin-up attitude, but at the same time, bounce back, next play, next day.
So your next game, do you go to Michigan or you go to Cincinnati?
I think we go to Gary.
Oh, you go to Gary next. Okay, Gary, so that's a chance there to get the ship righted again, which I will have no doubt that you'll have your team ready to go.
Yes, most definitely.
And we really appreciate taking a few minutes with us here after this tough loss. And good luck, and we will see you in a few weeks,
appreciate
my friend.
Thank you.
Have a good road trip.
All right.
Thanks, Coach Phil Stewart. Appreciate that. And we're going to wrap things up here. Thanks again for watching Midwest Sound Basketball on Livestream STL. Don't forget, again, our next home game here will be against the West Michigan Elite Stars, August 27th, 6 p.m. Make sure you mark your calendars. For Jeff Whitener, Ray Halbrook, all of us here at Livestream STL, we're going to say so long. Thanks for watching Midwest Sound Basketball on Livestream STL. See you down the road.